All right, so I just wanted to come on and kind of share this video with you. So this is with a 14-year-old girl, and I have never taught a class like this before, but apparently they have like some TOEFL prep type class. And so, it was a 30-minute class, and so I just expanded as much as I can. And so I've never taught for TOEFL, so this goes to show you don't have to have like all these certificates and all this extra experience to be able to do these things. So I expanded. DaDa provided the courseware. I just expanded the best way I could by asking extra questions and just having her practice conversational English as well. Because, hey, that's a lot of what it's based off of. It's not based off of just looking at slides and reading and just answering questions. So there's a listening, a speaking, and a reading part. And, you know, she wanted to basically have her English assessed. So, hey, we had some fun with it. So you could see she was kind of a serious student. So even her face was a little serious, but hey, I got that to crack a little bit. I got her to ease up a little bit, especially when we started talking about movies that we like. So just look at this example of a class with a 14-year-old. And remember what I said about that Joker smile. You don't always have to be like all the time. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, good, good, good. So my name is LaShundra. And what's your name?
My name is Thea.
Thea?
Yes,
Oh, nice to meet you, Thea. And how old are you, Thea?
I'm 15 years old.
15. Awesome. Yes. So how long have you been studying English?
I learned English for 5 years.
Nice, nice. So I see you chose this TOEFL lesson. So is that something you're interested in taking the test?
Yes,
Good, good. So you must want to travel. Where would you like to go?
I want to go Paris.
Ah, Paris. Ah, so have you also learned any French?
No,
Okay. Well, you do good. You'll do good with English. My daughter went to Paris. She went last year. Yeah, last year. She went last year. And she speaks French and English, but you can find people that speak English in Paris. So you'll be okay, but it'll be very hard to find somebody that speaks Chinese.
yeah.
So you'll do good. You'll do good. Okay. So let's go into the things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the process of the TOEFL testing and how the marks work. And then I will also give you some practice questions so that you can practice speaking and answering, kind of like what we just did.
Okay.
Okay. And so we're going to go through this here. And so you know about it being a language test. So could you read this?
The TOEFL test is the most widely respected English language test in the world, recognized by more than 8,500
That's 8,500.
colleges, universities, and agents in more than 113 countries.
Yeah, countries. Yeah, that's a lot of countries, at 130 countries. And this word is agencies.
Agencies.
Right. So those are like different departments that deal with different things, topics. Okay. And so if you pass, you will enjoy your study abroad. Are you looking to go to school in Paris?
No.
Okay. Where would you like to go for university?
I want to go university in China.
Oh, okay. So for the TOEFL, that's more just for traveling.
Yes.
Nice, nice. Okay, so it says it'll involve scientific ways and process. So let's read this.
Independent tasks. 1 free choice questions. Ready 15.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be reading for 15.
Reading for 15.
Yeah.
And speaking for 45.
Right. So you'll read for 15 minutes and you'll speak for 45 minutes. And then
Pride choice questions. Reading 15 minutes, speaking 45 minutes.
Yes, yes, good, good. So if I were to ask you, see, I've pulled up some questions here for you. So if I were to ask you some questions about let's see, questions about your hometown, then you could answer these questions for me. So you might get questions like, they might say, I'd like to ask you questions about your hometown. And so you might get questions like this. Where is your hometown?
My hometown is in Zhejiang province.
Good, good. And then what has it been like? Let's see, what has it been like growing up there? So right now you're 14. So all the way from when you were born up until now, what is it like there?
There are many natural parks and some squares.
Okay. Yes. And then there will be times where they will give you a passage to read, where you would have to read a story. And then you would have questions that you would have to answer answer about the story. And then here's some other things that they'd have you do, where you would be listening for 30 minutes or reading for 45 minutes. And then here, that's when you're going to, you have 15 minutes to get ready, 15 minutes to prepare, and then you'll speak for 45 minutes. And so there's a lot of listening, reading, speaking, but you'll have more time to speak. You have more time to speak than you do anything else. So which area do you think is your strongest area? Do you think you're stronger at listening, reading, or speaking?
I think I'm stronger at reading.
Reading? Okay. So your strength is reading. Now, what area do you think you need more help on? The listening or the speaking? Or the writing? They have writing too.
Speaking.
Speaking, okay. So you feel your weakness is speaking. Okay, so today I will do a lot of practice with you with your speaking. Okay, so the mark systems remains relatively impersonal. So these are the 7 ways that they will mark you. So you could read it.
Answer to question. Comprehensibility.
Yeah, comprehensibility. That means, do you know what that means? So, you know, look, the root word is, this is the root word, comprehend. So comprehensibility, what does that mean?
Your ideas.
Yeah, it could be your ideas, or how are you understanding? Do you understand what you read? Do you understand what you hear? So the word comprehend means understand. So this means your ability to understand. So I'll type that. Comprehend means understanding. Understanding. And the next one?
Organization.
Yeah, organization.
Organization.
Right. So in writing, you know how when you write an essay, you have to have a topic, then you have to have details, then you have to have a conclusion. You have to end it, right? Same when you're speaking, you have to speak in a order. How is the conversation organized? How is the writing organized? So that's, they're going to grade you on that.
Fluency.
Good.
Pronunciation.
That was a good try. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Right. Good. And do you know what that one means?
Is your speaking is like the local people or not?
Right. Yes. So saying the letter sounds correctly, saying the words correctly. Right. Pronunciation. Good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more.
Grammar.
And
Vocabulary.
good. Perfect. And so your band scores, they're going to go through and score you. So it's a 0 to 4 scoring system. So we have topic development, delivery, and the language used. So topic development is if they say, for example, say they asked, what types of books do you like to read? How are you going to discuss the books you like to read? So how do you develop that topic? The topic is books I like. How do you develop that into a conversation? The delivery means how the conversation flows. How does it flow? And the language used. What words do you use? Are you using a lot of big words, so to speak, or are you using simple words like good, I like it?
Yeah.
Or are you using words like, oh, it's exciting, I'm really interested, it draws me in? They listen for that as to what level your English is. And so you have the point. What's the point? Is it complete? So did you really answer it completely? And then your delivery, is it clear? Can they understand what you're talking about? And is it coherent? So do your sentences make sense? Do your words make sense? Are you using correct grammar? And what type of vocabulary are you using? All right, is this helping you?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. Okay, so let's do a practice question. Let's do a practice question. So if I asked you, what types of activities do you like to do in your free time?
I like to do outdoors activities.
Okay, so you said I like to do outdoor activities, and then you would need to expound on that. So give more details, explain more, because there are a lot of activities that you can do outdoors. So you could say, I like to do outdoor activities, and then talk about some of your most favorite outdoor activities that you like to do. How often do you do it? That's how you develop the topic. Something
Yes.
simple. And so then you would just give more information about it. Okay. So then build your vocabularies wall. This is how you can build your vocabulary. So you can
More
read.
reading. Find the interesting topics.
Yes. Do you know, do you like to read news articles online?
Yes.
Yes. You can find a lot of different news articles. I read one about dreams, and I thought that was exciting to hear. Did you know that some people dream in black and white? Do you dream in black and white, or do you dream in color?
I think I dreamed in color.
Yeah, me too. I dream in color. And I was reading a news article, and it said some people dream in black and white. They don't, in their dreams, nothing has color. And I thought that was so interesting. So I had a
Yes.
whole conversation about dreams. And so then we talked about our dreams. So when you find interesting topics, you'd want to read more. You said that you're really good at reading, really good at reading. And then you can practice talking about it, talking
Yes.
about what you read, and talk about yourself. It's easy for us to talk about ourselves. That makes it easier. Okay, what else could we do?
Collect relative language
Relative.
relative language information. For example, daily dialogue with native speakers.
Yes, that would be good. So, do you have anyone that you can speak to every day?
No.
Okay, okay. So, we're going to do a lot of practicing because we have like 11 minutes left. So, we have a lot of time to practice some dialogue. And so, even listening, when you listen to dialogues, what about American movies or English speaking movies? Do you like those?
Yes.
Okay, what movie have you seen recently that's in English?
I have watched a film about superpower. There are just there have a clown and a clown queen in the movie.
You said, okay, did you say a clown?
Yes.
A clown and a clown queen. Oh, here, I'll give you your pen. There you go. I'm trying to think if I know this movie.
It I it's called maybe it's called suicide team.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean. Suicide Squad.
Maybe.
Yes, okay. Yes, I know this movie. I'll type it for you. Suicide Squad. Yes, it has the Joker with the green hair,
Yes.
and then the girl Harley Quinn with the ponytails.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that was a good movie. Yes. And oh, yeah, that was a good movie. So what did you think? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part is the Harley Quinn jumps into a in a factory and jump into a deeper water.
Yes, when she fell, she was like
Yeah.
she just dropped back into it, and
Yeah.
then the Joker, he was
Yes.
thinking, and then he jumped in after her.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was so sweet. Yeah, they're both crazy, but
Yeah.
that was sweet. That was sweet. It was. I was like, oh, it's so sweet. I think everyone loved the Joker and Harley Quinn. That was really good. Um, did you think any of it was scary?
No.
Yeah.
I think he is very excited.
Yes. So, uh, who was your least favorite character in that movie?
The the chairman of the country.
Oh, yes. Yes, at the table when they were having the meeting at the table. Yes, I thought you were going to say, okay, for me, I think it was that man that like he had skin like an alligator. You remember that one? He had like crocodile skin, and he eat like they threw down what was it? They threw down a baby goat in the sewer. Was it a baby goat or was it a pig? I can't remember. And it was raw. It wasn't cooked. And they gave it to him to eat.
That's
Do you remember
it's
that part?
yes.
He was very ugly.
Yeah.
And his face and his skin. And I think he had like sharp teeth.
Yes. He just like call crocodile.
Yeah, a crocodile. Yes. Yes. Oh. I think he was my least favorite part of the movie. I was like, ew. But yeah,
It's very strong.
I just saw that movie again last week. That is awesome. How many times have you seen it?
I have seen it for 3 times.
Oh, okay. 3 times. Yes, it's a good movie. It's really popular. And I like that song. The song, the theme song is really popular. Do you know the words to that song?
No.
Yes. Like, all my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that song. Okay.
Me too.
And then here's another thing.
Avoid the Chinese English.
Yes. Do you know what they mean when they say Chinese English?
Yes,
Yeah. So have you used Chinese English before?
of course.
You know what? Anyone who speaks another language, a lot of times they mix in their native language with the other language. They mix it in. And I know they do that a lot. Like Spanish speaking people, I've heard them do it. People that speak Turkish, I know they do it. I think everybody does it. So for the test, when you're testing, you want to make sure that you don't accidentally start speaking Chinese English. You're awesome. You're awesome, Thea. Okay, let's go to the next one. So now, how to get that high score? That's what we want to know. We want to know how to get the high score. So you might get a picture like this. If you were to get a picture and they said, so tell me about this picture. What does it make you think of?
It's it's a sunny day, and a girl is in the classroom, and she is very happy. There are many things beside her, just books and some science tools, some painting tools, and so on.
Yeah.
I think she is waiting for his. I think she is waiting for her classmates.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. That was a good assessment. I like that. Very good. And so when you're speaking, then be careful to listen for when you are adding an extra sound at the end of your words. When you were saying, I'm trying to remember a word you said specifically, but if you're saying books or things, We don't want to say books or things. We don't want to
Things.
add, yeah, we don't want to add an extra sound. So make sure you say books, desk, things, and then don't add that extra at the end.
Yeah.
So just be
So
mindful. Do you have a cell phone?
yes.
Okay. Do you have a app on your cell phone where you could record your voice?
Mm,
Where you can listen to your own voice?
no.
Okay. Maybe you can find an app. Find an app that has like a microphone or a recorder. Just so you can listen to your voice. Like a
Yeah.
recorder or something, a voice recorder. And then talk into your phone, English, speak English, and then listen to yourself. And then you can hear what other people are hearing. And that could be a way. Then you can keep practicing a sentence and then listen to it until you like the way it sounds. That will help you a lot if you're speaking.
Okay.